Saints are going to fire Rob Ryan. It's not on the worldwide leader of sports. Instead, they're talking about a 2-10 or 2-30 team from Arlington right now. It's not even on their ticker. Got a little update. Feel glad to know before everybody else. Yeah, we're getting rid of him. Rob Ryan is out of New Orleans, according to NBC and Fox Sports. Couldn't sleep last night. I watched a lot of interviews in the locker room. Drew Brees had just a deflating. I mean, listening to his speech after the game was heartbreaking in a way, because I mean, this guy wants to win now. He knows he can see his career coming to an end in the next couple of years. It's evening. It's about to get to dark, and all he needs is a defense to keep the opposing team under 30 points. Now, granted, there's been a couple times this year the offense has not clicked on all cylinders. But Jesus, when you give up more than 40 points 5 times in one season, 32, I believe, once, it's time for a change. I'm tired as a fan of hearing the excuses. Yes, we have a lot of no-names on defense. We have a couple of good players. One in particular that has not lived up to his contract. Actually, 2 would be Brandon Browder and Jerry Spurd. Why you would give a safety that much money is beyond me. But that goes back to Mickey Loomis. But it does not answer the question of why these players are out of position. Why third down has been so horrible. Why you have mediocre offenses and mediocre quarterbacks looking like Pro Bowler and Hall of Famers. In Sean Payton's press conference, I could tell that little... he's wormy now. I love me some Payton, but he's wormy. He's wormy. He got women all over the country that he stashes. Hell, our training camp might be up in Alaska next year if he has a girlfriend up there. Who knows? All I care about is that ring. And I could tell he was up to something. They asked him about it. He said, I'm not going to discuss that now. And he had this cocky little grin. I guarantee you what happened is that he got on that plane, started talking to Ron, because yesterday during the game, they weren't really yelling at each other. Peyton just kept shaking his head. They usually yell back and forth. And Ron looks like he's choking on a damn chicken bone. Well, I know after Dallas fired him, I know after Arlington fired him, he said he could find the job in less than 5 minutes. Well, I don't know if he's going to be able to find the job now in less than 5 minutes, because his reputation is taking a huge hit. Now, he wasn't given a lot of Pro Bowl players and all this plethora of talent, but he had that last year and he had that the year before. You have to make do with what you got. Bill Belichick's a perfect example of that. You've got to make these players play your scheme. And then, supposedly it's this new defense that he put in and all that. Now, if they can't figure out the base defense that they installed last year, why would you complicate things? But it's over and done with. Rob Ryan is out of New Orleans. I imagine we're going to promote Dennis Allen, former Oakland Raider head coach. He was our secondaries coach back in 2009 when we won our Super Bowl, our only Super Bowl, the greatest Super Bowl team of all time. So Saints fans, NFL fans, we have 6 games left after this bye. We are 4-6. I was not really looking forward to this week or next week because I just knew it was going to be the same old, same old. It doesn't matter who we played. I looked at that, we're playing Detroit. And I'm thinking, oh my God, Calvin Johnson's going to have 350 yards. Matt Stafford's going to throw for 6 touchdowns, especially after what we've done to Detroit the last several times we played them, except last time. Thank you, Rob Ryan. Now we have hope. Now we have faith. These players are going to be playing for their jobs. Rob Ryan, the players' coach, not a very big disciplinarian. I imagine now when he's going to the bars and he's ordering pizza and he's shoving his fat fucking mouth full of food, it ain't going to taste as good. The Rob Ryan experiment is over. And from this Saints fan, I'm very, very glad. I don't have any hate for Rob Ryan. He's a very colorful character. The long hair, the bigness and all that. But he can't coach a fucking lick of 2014 or 2015 defensive football in the NFL. Van Diaz, Rob.